Now to our ABC News exclusive. For the first time, we're hearing from one of the missionaries kidnapped last fall in Haiti. It's his first TV interview about the ordeal. For 62 days, he says he wasn't sure if he would live or die, but he clung to his faith. It was a life-changing experience for 27-year-old Austin Smucker, who went to Haiti with Christian Aid Ministries on a missionary trip.
I wanted to go to this orphanage and see the children and play with them. That's where we were, and we were on our way back from that when we got kidnapped.
Back in October, the group of 17, including several children, the youngest, an 8-month-old baby at the time, was taken captive by one of Haiti's most notorious gangs, the 400 Mawozo.
How did that happen? Kind of take us through that moment.
We were just driving down a major highway there in Haiti and driving along, and there was a pickup truck parked across the road up in front of us. We turned around and tried to go back the opposite direction. The guys that were standing there on the road as part of the roadblock hopped in the pickup and came after us and cut us off and made us stop.
And so how are you feeling throughout all of that? I imagine your heart is pounding through your chest.
It was at times. I think we probably all knew what it was. And so, yeah, I was scared. I was uncertain, unsure of what exactly was going to happen.
The kidnappers demanded $17 million in ransom, $1 million for each person captured.
They had all 17 of us in one room. It was quite a small room, probably about 10 by 12. The other room in that building, there were, I think, 11 other prisoners, just other people that this gang had apparently kidnapped at times. The food it seemed like they never quite brought enough for all 17 of us to eat, to the point where we were actually full.
Did you believe that all was going to turn out well?
Probably at first I wasn't sure, if I were to be 100% honest, but I would say after about the second or third day, yes, I believed everything was going to turn out well.
Austin says there were also signs of compassion from their captors.
The guards brought us some fans to try and cool us down. And then the next day, they brought us 2 couches. They showed up with a humongous box of American-made snack food.
At some point, did you think they're going to kill us?
For the first 3 or 4 weeks, there were some times during the drive back there, and when we pulled up, I remember thinking that a number of times, yes. After that, I don't remember ever feeling like they were going to kill us after that first or second day.
Nearly a month into their stay, there was reason to rejoice. 2 of the 17 kidnapped were freed.
This is a faithful group, obviously. So was there a lot of prayer throughout the 62 days?
Yes, there was. We prayed 3 times a day on average. And then for the last 3 to 4 weeks, we were held captive. We started a 24-hour prayer chain. We took turns about a half hour or an hour at a time praying, and we would try and pray the entire 24 hours.
And then, after more than 2 months in captivity spent planning and watching, they made their escape through a door typically blocked and under heavy guard.
We talked about it. We prayed about it. They couldn't see us go out that door. And we went to those bushes that surrounded the camp. And then we were able to just start off across the country.
Nearly 5 hours into their escape, a farmer in a nearby town would point them in the direction of a phone they could use.
So what kept you going through it all?
Prayer was a big thing that kept me personally going through it. But another thing, God told me that he wanted me to encourage the people in our group. If somebody in our group needed encouragement, if somebody needed help with something, if they needed somebody to talk to listen to them, whatever it might be, that I was supposed to do that.
You've said that you believed in prayer before you went to Haiti, and you believe in it more now. Why? Because
of all the answered prayers that we saw. God answered a lot of prayers in just absolutely amazing ways that didn't really make sense to us. Why?
Would you go on a mission trip again?
If I had the opportunity, yes.
Do you forgive the kidnappers?
Yes, I forgive the kidnappers.
And Austin says they didn't know at the time, but somebody did pay a ransom. He says he doesn't know who that person was or how much it was. He gives all the credit of their escape to God.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.